All right, first up from Raymond, what other moves are the Lakers making this offseason?
Here's the problem with the Lakers making moves. You just traded away Danny Green, who was the only guy that, in all reality, I mean,
from a money perspective,
he was the only one that could bring you back the kind of value that you wanted. Now, you got Dennis Schroder, and I think that is a great win for the Lakers. I think they won this trade. I think they outright won it. 28th isn't going to bring you a whole lot of value. Danny Green wasn't that good for you. Dennis Schroder becomes immediately your third option on a team that was looking for it. The person that could get moved, the only other guy we could see dealt by, for the Lakers, is Kyle Kuzma. And there are rumors circulating that I saw this morning that multiple teams are interested in calling the Lakers about a potential deal. So that's really the only way that
that almost feels like a Lakers sent that out to try and drum up trade interest in Kuzma.
You know what? Can you blame him? Because I don't think there's that much interest in Kyle Kuzma as much as people might think. I know he's young, but at the end of the day, Kuzma is what he is. He's a six-man kind of guy. He's a stretch four that can be a playmaker, but he's not a defender, and he's not that good of a three-point shooter, as good as he was in his rookie year. So if the Lakers are to make any more moves, trade-wise, he is the guy that is going to have to go, unless they're looking to make a very minimal move. But if I'm the Lakers, I spend what I have with my mid-level. I spend what I have with my veterans minimum contract. I take what I have in Dennis Schroder, Kyle Kuzma off the bench, and roll with what I basically ran it back. You might lose Rajon Rondo and you might lose KCP. I think Avery Bradley. Yeah, I think Bradley and Dwight Howard will both be back next year.
All right, so get your votes in on one Kyle Kuzma. Is it time to trade for him? Type Y for yes or type N for no. While you guys are getting your votes in, if you haven't already and you're a Lakers fan, subscribe to our Lakers YouTube channel at youtube.com/LakersTV. Or if you're already watching on our LA channel, just hit that big red button and subscribe. Get your votes in. Y for yes and for no. X Savage, can the Lakers get Victor Oladipo?
Not unless you're willing to flip Dennis Schroder, who you just traded for. Realistically, I mean, it'd be Kuzma, Taylor Horton-Tucker, maybe Alex Caruso, and you got to have salary, but you don't have salary to trade now. So realistically, no. And also, now that you have Schroeder there, I don't think you need to trade for a guy like Victor Oladipo.
Who should it be? Type A for Anthony Edwards. Type J for James Wiseman. L for LaMelo Ball. If you think it should be somebody else, just comment for us in the comment section. So get your votes in. Who should be the number one pick? All right, from my burner account, who are your East and West sleeper teams for this upcoming season?
East and West sleeper teams. Okay, are we gonna play? Are we gonna play West or sleepers, as in sleepers to make the playoffs, or sleepers to come out of the?
How about sleepers to make the playoffs?
Okay, sleepers to make the playoffs. Does Phoenix count as a sleeper team?
I'm gonna say I will allow it.
Okay,
because I am not hater Jimmy. I'm nice.
Okay, I think Phoenix is my sleeper team in the West. I also think people are still sleeping on just how good the Kings can, or not the Kings, the Grizzlies can be.
There you go.
I think the Grizzlies are a really good team. I love Ja Morant, healthy Jaren Jackson Jr. So those are my two in the West. In the East, Hawks, Wizards.
Ooh, okay.
I think if John Wall is healthy, if Bradley Beal is healthy and committed, and they bring in whoever they draft with that 9th overall pick, I think that's a team that could sneak into the Eastern Conference playoffs. I do think the Hawks are another team, though, that if they acquire the right kind of veterans, they could be there. But if they stay put, I still think they're probably looking at the lottery once again.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I like the Hawks as my sleeper team. Is that too obvious?
No,
okay?
no.
That's
I don't
count?
think so.
Okay. Lakers question coming in now from Retro Joiner 27. Joe Harris to the Lakers.
Love the fit.
Yeah, imagine a LeBron team with Joe Harris on it.
Yeah. Love the fit. Don't have the money to do it. The Lakers are not going to have even the full mid-level to offer to free agents, and Joe Harris is going to go for far more than that. I think Joe Harris will go for probably a little more than he should, probably around 13 to 16 million this year, and the Lakers don't have the money to make that happen.
From Young Steph, could Detroit trade up for LaMelo? You guys can't say Melo in the comments. I'm sorry, I'm banning it.
He's banning it, so he can't say it. I'll still say it. I think LaMelo to the Pistons would be a perfect fit, but the Pistons have the 7th pick. And then what are they going to offer to the Warriors? Because it would have
Blake
to be
Griffin. Well, they have to give up Andrew Wiggins in that trade too.
Yeah, and it's like, are you going to do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I think Detroit should stay put and take Killian Hayes out of France. That's the guy that I really like for Detroit. Or Tyrese Halliburton. I think either of those guys would be good fits for Detroit. So could they? Probably not. Should they try? Absolutely.
The NBA draft is almost here, and we're going to be live for every single pick, and we'll have all the picks in before the major networks. And unlike some, ESPN will actually talk about all the draft picks as well. Even that pick 55 overall, we'll discuss it, even if it's someone you haven't heard of before, because we know what you want. You want actual draft pick discussion, not random interviews or whatever. So if you want every single draft pick before the major networks, hit that big red button and subscribe today. Another super chat from Senes TV. Hopefully I pronounced that first part right there. Who do you think Harden will go to, or do you think he stays?
He won't stay. I will absolutely say he does not stay. At this point, I'm kind of all in on the Brooklyn Nets train. I think he goes at least to an Eastern Conference team. You know who would be a fun team to see him go to that I don't think is going to happen? What if the Toronto Raptors just went out and got another All-Star like they did with Kawhi Leonard? What if
went
they
all in again?
Somehow did it? I think it'd be like
fun.
OG Anunoby, first-round picks, and like, I don't know, probably not Siakam. I don't think they'd give up Siakam. But
I don't think they could, but I feel like Houston would ask for him.
I think so too. So I think he ends up going to Brooklyn, and I don't think he's staying. I think 100% he is gone from Houston. It is written all over the paper. It's written all over the walls. Guy is no longer going to be a member of the Houston Rockets.
If you're looking for some new face coverings, we got you guys covered at chatsports.com/NBA mask. And don't worry, they're also available for all of the NBA teams if you don't cheer for Golden State. Check out the full assortment of all the different colors and schemes and variety and 2 and 3 and 4 packs at chatsports.com/NBA mask. We'll put that link for you guys in the comments and in the description. So all you guys have to do is click, find your favorite team, and figure out which mask you want to go with. They are 30% off, by the way, for a limited time at chatsports.com/NBA mask.